Leilani with the Magical Solution here. Spiritually speaking, have you ever been told by a mentor, an elder, a teacher, someone that you are studying under, have you ever been told by them, oh no, it's not that deep, it's not that complicated, don't worry about that, it's not that deep, it's not that complicated? Have you ever been told that before? I have. And being a Virgo and being someone who really spends a lot of time overthinking concepts, ideas, spends a lot of time, researching, trying to figure out the whys and the whos and the whats and the wheres behind everything. Because for me personally, I don't have blind faith. Blind faith is something that is a very foreign thing to me. I have blind faith with one or two things, but for the most part, if it can be explained, I'm going to find a way to explain it, right? That's just me. So needless to say, I've always had a very, very, very difficult time with elders, with mentors, with teachers. I've always had a difficult time keeping those relationships because my teachers and my mentors would not explain things. It was always the answer was always, oh honey, you're doing too much, you're thinking too much, it's not that complicated, it's not that it's okay. And in the beginning, that was acceptable. In the beginning, I understood their teaching methodology because as a teacher, I do the same thing where I give only the basic information first. The student then has to get themselves into a habit, into a discipline. They have to practice that basic information first and be, good with that basic information first. And then I will go deeper into that information once they've gotten a good grasp of it, right? The problem is, at least from what I see in the spiritual community, they give out this basic information, but then they never take you to that next level. And it could be one of two reasons. It could be you as the student who are impatient, who instead of getting that discipline, instead of creating the good habits, you give up, and you go from mentor to mentor, teacher to teacher, looking for deeper information because you keep getting that surface level stuff. Or it could be the teacher, where they give you the surface level stuff and they never teach you the in-depth stuff because they themselves don't know it. Either way, I'm here to tell you, when it comes to spiritism, spiritualism, and espiritismo, it is that deep. It is that deep. It is. It's very deep. It's extremely mystical. It's extremely philosophical. It's extremely deep. And so when you hear espiritistas, spiritualists, spiritists tell you, oh, stop making it so complicated, you're doing too much, it's not that deep, you need to question them. You need to question, why is it not that deep? Why haven't you gone past the surface? Because it is very deep. It is very, very deep. And so what I teach in my classes, and what I teach my mentors is those deeper, mystical, esoteric, philosophical pieces to our practice that bring understanding, that bring, awareness, and that educates on the who, what, why, when, and where of your practice. Because the one thing I will never do with my mentees, with my students, is the thing that teachers have done with me, which is to just not explain shit. And I would never do that with my mentees. My mentees, if they have a question about something, if I don't know the question, I will let them know, look, I don't know this. Let me go back. Let me refer back, and I'll get back to you. Or I will send you to the person who knows this. But if I know the answer because I've done the work and I went deeper, because I didn't just stop there, because I don't just have blind faith, because I don't just accept what people tell me, then I'll answer it. So I'm coming on basically to say to you, did I get this right? Yes, I did. I'm coming on basically to say to you if you have the urge to know more, if you have the urge to go deeper, do not be gaslit, do not be shamed, do not accept when people say you are too much or you are looking into it too hard or whatever, because that is a fault that they have. They didn't look too hard. They didn't go deeper. And they're mad that you're going deeper because they don't have the answers for you. And so if you're that type of person, if you're anything like me, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that stop you. Learn, do, and you'll be good. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye-bye.